Preview Arsenal vs Brighton and Hove Albion. Prediction, team news, lineups. Facing the team who subjected them to their most recent Premier League home defeat, Arsenal welcome Brighton and Hove Albion to their Emirates base on Sunday afternoon. A win for the Gunners would enable them to return to the top of the rankings for a couple of hours at least, while the Seagulls head to North London on the back of another momentous European occasion. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta may have escaped retrospective action for his explosive post-match rant after last month's one loss to Newcastle United, but the suspended Spaniard could do a lot but helplessly watch on from the director's box during the last weekend's defeat to Aston Villa by the same scoreline. A John McGinn open inside the first 10 minutes ended up being the decisive moment, although a misfed Arteta witnessed his side squander plenty of openings and also fall victim to a couple of more contentious decisions, leading to the 41-year-old to question the clear and obvious threshold after the game. By virtue of losing in West Midland, the Gunners were usurped at the top of the Premier League pile by Liverpool and also have just a 1-point buffer over recent conquerors Villa, but with the former kicking off against Manchester United at 4:30 p.m. Arteta's men will surge to the summit with another maximum on Sunday. Alternatively, the Gunners could go 3 games without a victory for the first time this season, having settled for a 1-1 draw in their closing Champions League Group B encounter with PSV in the Hoven, although Arteta will not be losing any sleep over the outcome of that dead rubber, with both sides already through to the last 16. Yet to suffer their first home defeat of the season in any competition, Arsenal will endeavour to strengthen their victorious Emirates run to 7 matches this weekend, and the Gunners have shipped just 2 goals in their last 6 games in North London, fewer than what Brighton managed in just 19 minutes 7 months back. Despite his acrimonious exit from North London, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang may have sought to avenge his side's recent home humblings at the hands of Brighton when his Marseille side travelled to the Amex for Thursday's crash Europa League tie in what was a straight shootout for a last 16 berth. The victory that Roberto De Zerbi's men craved appeared out of their reach, but with 88 minutes on the board, João Pedro's 6th goal of the tournament, more than any other player, ensured that Brighton would finish above 2 former Champions League winners in Marseille and Ajax at the top of Group B. Joining upcoming foes Arsenal in the European Group Winners' Club, Brighton's 3-game homestand now ends with a first away fixture since 3-2 defeat to Chelsea a fortnight ago, since when the injury-hit Seagulls have scrapped past Brentford before being made to pay for profligacy in a 1-1 draw at home to Burnley. Succumbing to a goalkeeping masterclass from James Trafford. In the latter affair, Brighton are having just outside the European spots in 8th position or in 8th place in the table, and the ZB side head to North London having incredibly both scored and conceded in each of their last 20 top-flight matches. In fact, the Seagulls' 3-0 win over Arteta's men in May represents the last time that they managed to shut out the opposition in a Premier League fixture, and that triumph marked a third victory on the pin for Brighton away to Arsenal, who have only ever endured the worst run of Emirates defeat against Manchester City. Priority number 1 for Arteta and Arsenal in PSV Eindhoven would have been to travel home without any fresh injury concerns, but the Gunners lost Mohamed Elneny to hamstring problem in that European stalemate. The Egyptian should not be out for long though. Emile Smith-Rowe also made a quicker than expected return from his knee problem during Tuesday's fixture, where Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli were not risked due to a foot concern and illness respectively. However, there is nothing to suggest that the pair will not be involved on Sunday, where Arteta will make alterations in abundance. But Tokyo Tomiyasu, calf, Thomas Partey, thigh, Fabio Vieira, groin, and Julian Timber, knee, are guaranteed to miss out. As for Brighton, no serious concerns across from their historic beating of Marseille on Thursday, although match winner Pedro appeared a little worse for wear as he was taken off in injury time and will need a once overhead of the trip to North London. Dan Welbeck will miss out on a reunion with his former employers, though when Ansu Fati thigh, Pavis Estupinani thigh, Tariq Lapta thigh, Julio Enciso knee, and Sole March knee remain in the treatment room too. Adam Webster-Knock should be the first striking player to exit the medical bay, but there are no guarantees that the defender will be fit to face Arsenal, where the fresh legs of Joel Veltman, Adam Lallana, and Evan Ferguson out to be utilized. Arsenal possible starting lineup: Raya, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Odegaard, Rice, Havertz, Saka, Jesus, Martinelli. Brighton and Hove Albion possible starting lineup: Van Bruggen, Veltman, Van Hecke, Duck, Milner, Baleva, Kroos, Adriga, and Gra, Lallana, Mitoma, and Ferguson.